Good evening. This is News 13 for Monday, July the 13th, 2015. I'm Matthew Fogel. Glad to be with you. Today we enter week 2 for the search of a missing Bardstown woman last seen on Friday, July the 3rd and reported missing 2 days later. 35-year-old Crystal Rogers, a mother of 5 children, has not been seen or heard from for more than a week. Her maroon car was discovered last Sunday abandoned on the Bluegrass Parkway near the 14-mile marker. Her possessions, including her cell phone and purse, were still inside the unlocked vehicle, which reportedly suffered a flat tire from a nail. There was no sign of a struggle having occurred in or around the car, according to Nelson County Sheriff Ed Mattingly. The case has now garnered national attention as Crystal's mother and father, Tommy and Sherry Ballard, appeared on HLN's Nancy Grace last week, and her sister, Brooke Ballard, has appeared on both CNN and Good Morning America. We talked to Brooke about that today, as she was with her mother, Sherry, and what the attention can do to help bring Crystal home.
We want it out in the open, maybe to get more help. You know, somebody from a different state could have rode by and saw something that could help us lead to where she is. They could have seen her car or anything maybe.
Sheriff Mattingly said last week that Crystal's family believes her boyfriend, 33-year-old Brooks William Houck, has something to do with her disappearance, but Houck has not been named a suspect despite a search warrant occurring at his family farm on Pascal Ballard Lane Friday afternoon. Houck told PLG 13 on Friday that he is cooperating with police and is 100% innocent. Houck also appeared on HLN's Nancy Grace last Thursday. It is confirmed with PLG that Tom and Sherry Ballard will appear in a phone interview back on the Nancy Grace Show on HLN tomorrow, July the 14th. It is yet to be confirmed if Houck will be on the show, but Sherry told us today that she has a question she wants to ask.
If he thought she went to Sabrina's, he just said she did that when they had a shaky relationship, but he told me they weren't fighting that night. So why would he think she went to Sabrina's? I don't understand that.
If they didn't get in a fight, then why would she have left to go
Did they
there?
have a shaky relationship that night and he thinks she went to Sabrina's? That's my question that I've been wanting to ask.
Houck, according to the sheriff, has taken a lie detector test which came back inconclusive. He resides at 113 Glenview Drive and was the last person seen with Rogers at the family farm on Friday, July the 3rd, according to a police investigation. Concerning the investigation, Nelson County Sheriff Ed Mattingly sent out a press release today stating, quote, "We continue to investigate. The investigation is ongoing and we are being assisted by numerous local, state, and federal agencies. We are not in a position to discuss details of the case at this point." The press release went on to say, "We have been inundated with calls from all over the United States. We must sift through those calls and determine which ones have significance," unquote. Mattingly went on to list the agencies involved in the efforts and said the sheriff's office has been in contact with the FBI for possible assistance. And meanwhile, the search for Crystal continues by her family and friends. Family member Sam Johnson, who is helping to coordinate the search, told News 13 today that he's currently sending people to the areas of Balltown Road, Bloomfield, Loretto, and Raywick. But Brooke and Sherry say they just want someone to come forward with information.
You know, if anybody knows anything, they might think it's insignificant, but to the police, it might mean a whole lot more. So just anything that you've seen, if you can just please come forward. I don't feel like my daughter I'm 100% sure she didn't just get up and leave on her own. So, you know, we just don't know where she's at, and that's just terrible not to know.
And we love her and we want her to come home safe. And I know somebody knows something, so if you could maybe just get a heart and come out and let us know.
Brooke Ballard told News 13 today that the reward will stand at $71,000 for someone to find Crystal, and all of the other monies that are coming in from the community will be set aside for a trust fund for Crystal's 5 children. Rogers is about 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighs 150 pounds, and has shoulder-length blonde hair. Police are asking those who have information that may be helpful in solving the case to contact the sheriff's office at 502-348-1870.